Hello. It is the afternoon and there's snow outside. I look like a hot mess, but happy Vlogmas day 6. I really wanted to talk about this before I forget because after I'm going to work and when I come back, and I usually talk about my day at the end of the night, but I forgot. So I remember on Friday, I forgot to tell you guys, when I went to that house, his sister was there, one of the friend's sisters, the owner of his house, and she was saying how she's getting bullied. Someone randomly put a note on her desk that said fat ugly slut and stuff, and apparently she gets that frequently. And I just wanted to say, I didn't know, like, be nice to people, guys. This is, I guess, how I'm gonna start the vlog, but be nice to people. You never know what people are going through, and I don't know, taking that, like, literally, imagine going to your desk and just seeing that, like, taking that home, and you have to be alone with your thoughts at the end of the night. It's not ideal. It's not a good time. I was really upset about it, so we kind of just cheered her up and like hung out with her and stuff. I don't know, I always feel so bad when I hear things like this, especially when they're so close. Like, I don't know, I like totally forgot bullying was still going on just because in high school I guess it doesn't really happen that much, or it actually might depending on the person you are, but at my high school I don't think it happens that much. I know in elementary it does a lot, and maybe even junior high it does a lot. So just be nice to people. There's no need for hate in the world. There's already a lot of things going on in this world. So just be nice to people. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'll talk to you guys at the end of the night also. But yeah. I just dropped my phone, but that's just what I wanted to start this day off. And sorry I look like a hot mess. I like washed my face and brushed my teeth, so I feel so good. And then when I get home, I'm going to be taking a shower. And I'm so stoked. Yeah. Oh, I see my dad driving away. He's going to the radio. Yeah. But yeah, I talk too much. Okay. That's all I wanted to say, and I'll see you guys tonight. Oh my gosh, my mom made soup. I'm so excited. I'm not good at vlogging, but this is supposed to be a daily diary vlog, so it's not really like my whole day. I just come to the end of the day and I tell you guys about my day. But if you guys want it to be more like a follow me vlog, I'm not doing anything today but work and then homework and so if you guys want it to be more like a follow me around vlog, I can do that for you guys. This was just a little series I was doing, so okay. So I came back from work a couple hours ago, and I'm sorry I look like a hot mess. When I come back from work, I look like a hot mess. Now it's Monday because it's 12 a.m. and I'm still up and I'm doing this vlog right now. Procrastination. And I just wanted to tell you guys the rest of my day, and then I'm gonna import this, wash my face, and edit this up, and then go to sleep and do my homework tomorrow morning before school. That is my life. So what happened today? What happened? Sorry, this awkward angle. What happened today at work? Like last week, we found out something was kind of wrong with my manager, and I remember I asked her, I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I don't want to talk about it right now." And she started crying, and I was like, "What the heck?" She's like the main manager, like the hiring manager. So I asked her what's up, and she told us. I didn't ask her today. She came and she told us, like, during the week I asked if she was doing okay, and she's like, no, like she would say that, and we're like, okay. So today at work, she told us, she's like, I need to talk to you before I leave. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, was it about me? She's like, no, it's about me. I'm like, okay. Am I getting fired was my first thought, but I wasn't. I'm not. So she sat us, me and Aaron, down. She talked to us about it, and she said my marriage is over. Her husband cheated on her, and she told us everything. She said he's been a little shady and stuff. Like, they never sleep in the same room anymore. Like, they haven't been sleeping together in the same room for like a year now, I think. And he said it's because she snores and it keeps him up at night, so he doesn't get a good sleep. And I was like, hey, that's a red flag. I don't know how you didn't see it like that, but she was like, okay, like whatever. And they didn't do because he was always saying he's too tired, and I don't know, that's kind of a red flag to me. If a guy says that, it's kind of like, yo, like, he's cheating on you. Yeah, her marriage is over. She said he had an affair. She said also, like, with his phone, like, he was never, ever since I started dating, she never was allowed to touch it. So I feel like he was always shady, and the type of guy he is, he's really, like, douchey and selfish. Like, just looking at him, he'd give you a bad vibe. Like, I even told her, I'm like, he always kind of gave me bad vibes. And she's like, yeah, he's selfish. So what happened is she found out because she was talking to him, and he was being a little shady because because they have an alarm system on their house, and whenever he'd say he's home, he wasn't home. So he was being a little shady, and then like one night she was asking him, she's like, "Where are you?" He's like, "I'm bored," like a certain area, and she's like, "Why are you down there? That's not even like close to like coming by to our house." And he's like, "Oh, just like I was working out and stuff." And she's like, "Okay, like are you gonna be home?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm just in the hot tub. I'm just like at a hot tub right now because like, like my back hurts." And she's like, "Okay." And then when he came home, she was asking him, she's like, "Where's your gym shorts?" He's like, "Where's your like wet shorts?" He's like, "Don't worry about it." She's like, "Well, no, I kind of need them because I don't want them to stink." And he's like, "No, don't worry about them." So she like looked in his gym bag and it wasn't in there. And she checked his car and it wasn't in there, like the back of this car seat, and it wasn't in there. And she's like, "What the heck?" She's like, "Where are they?" He's like, "They're nowhere," and stuff. And like he was being shady. So she like finally like checked his phone. They never shared bank accounts or anything. Like they're such a separate couple. Like it was very weird. Anyways, like we always like low-key said that at the staff. We're like, he's so cheating on her, like I swear he is, and stuff. And like she looked on his phone, and like for the past like ever, it's just been constant texting and calling through this number. So she called it, and it was the girl, and she was like, "Yeah, like," she's like, "I honestly 100% I swear I didn't know anything." And the girl has a child, and it sucks because our manager can't carry children. She can, like, it's been her dream to have kids, and right when she got married, she got off birth control, and she wanted to have kids with him, and every time they try, it wouldn't happen. So she went to the doctor because she thought it was her, because he already has a child in his past relationship, but he never really cared about her. Like, he just pushed her under the rug. He went to the doctor and asked, and the doctor said it's not her. She's perfectly healthy and fine to have kids. So she asked him to go get checked out, and he's like, no. And she's like, why? And he's like, because like I don't understand. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And her dream was to have like children. Like that was like a main like milestone in her life. That's like me. A milestone in my life is to have kids. And if a guy told me that, cut ties right there. And she was like, yeah, like even before we got married, we always planned that we'd have children. And she's like, yeah, it was just very strange for me, and stuff like that. Anyway, she calls the girls, and girls like 100% didn't know. He told her that he was 37 when he was actually, when he's, no, he told her he was 36 when he's really 40. No, he told her he was 30, 36 when he's actually 49 or something like that. 46, 47, something like that, along those lines. And she's 29, and she was bawling on the phone. She's like, "I'm so sorry," and stuff. And then she was kept looking on the call logs again, and he was still talking to her and contacting her. And she'd contact with the girl, and she was like, "Hey, like," and the girl would send her screenshots and be like, "No, like who cares about her, like whatever, I'm telling her I'm leaving her, da da da." It was just a shady mess, and I felt so bad. She's going through a tough time. She moved here for him. She did everything for him, gave up her dream of kids, left her friends and family at home to move out here, like I think 5 years ago or something. I don't know. They've been together for 12, they've been married for 12 years and together for 16. So it's crazy. Crazy. She's heartbroken. All she has is her little puppy, and she's going back home by the end of this week, so she's not going to be managing anymore. Very strange because we don't really have any managers anymore. She's the main hiring manager, so I don't know how my workplace is going to work. It's very crazy. And she even tried, she said she tried to work things out and he wouldn't. He gave her hope. And apparently this has been going on till September, and there's been other girls 100% sure. And she said he has like a Twitter and an Instagram, and like there was a girl once that commented on the picture something about like being a Leaf fan or something, or something about being like a fan of one of the teams. And she commented back because she has an Instagram too, and she's like, "So seems like you know my husband very well." And he blocked her off Instagram and Twitter, and this is when they were married, like this was a while back. And she was like, why did you block me? And he's like, why are you commenting that stuff on my pictures? Like, da-da-da, like, I'm your wife. Does it matter, right? But she's very naive, and she should have just, like, just left him. It makes me really mad. And it just terrifies me how deep, and, oh yeah, she tried to sort things out, and he got her hopes up. That's what I want to say. And he said that they could do some counseling or whatever, and then he just totally changed his mind. He's like, no, like, we're done. I don't want to. She got him, because, like, when she got him to get all his clothes out of the house, and then she kind of, when he left, she kind of was, like, regretting that, and she, like, was telling him, like, we can work things out, we can do therapy or something, and he's like, no, like, we're done. So, yeah, that's terrible. It sucks how this world works and how life works. Crazy. And that's why I am terrified of dating. I do not want to get invested in a boy who's gonna waste my life and waste my time. It's just not fair. It's not fair on me, and I'd never do that to a guy. It's not fair on a guy as well. That's why I'm terrified of dating, you know? I want to be with someone I truly, truly have feelings for, instead of getting invested and my emotions just going all over the place. All I hear is bad stories about couples, and I don't know, like, dating is just a hard scene for me, and I take it very seriously, unlike all the other things. What else has happened? Me and Erin talked our things out. We are good now. Sorry, the lighting is real rank. We're good now, and we talked about it, and she's like, yeah, it wasn't me, it was blank, her boyfriend. She's like, it wasn't me, I swear, like, I honestly wanted to go, and I felt so bad, and, like, even yesterday we didn't really talk much, and right when I got in the car, when he picked me up, I was like, yep, Erin's mad, Angel's mad, she didn't even talk to me at work, and he's like, wow, I didn't know she'd be that mad. She's like, yeah. One of the girls' birthdays next week, I mean, this weekend, so I think, Saturday, and I told you guys how I didn't want to go. Yeah, no one really wants to. All the guys are kind of over it because her boyfriend's, like, super whipped and stuff, and he's, like, choosing her over them. I think I told you guys about that. So she's like, so my theory is what's gonna happen is everyone's gonna end up going to my crush's house instead, and just kind of ditch her birthday. That's just a thought, and all the couples are just gonna end up at her house. She's gonna be mad, but I really think that's just gonna be the end result of that. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. This is kind of short, but yeah, it was weird. I did a little morning rant, and it was fun. But tomorrow I'm going to go get my eyebrows done, so maybe I'll take you guys with me. I don't know. My eyebrows are horrid. And I'm gonna go pick up my check and stuff. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys all had a good day. Let me know how your day was down below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I love you guys so much. Bye. And remember, it's not goodbye, it's see you later.